Hi, this is Darren from EnglishTuition.org. In today's video, I'm going to talk about growth mindsets. Now, mindsets are very important when it comes to learning, and growth mindset is not something that is new and has been around, and it's a well-researched concept. And when I was doing my little stint in MOE, they were also talking about the growth mindset during the teacher prep classes. So this is something that is widely accepted even by our own Ministry of Education, right? And if you go on the internet to just Google about this concept, you will see tons of information about it, and very highly qualified individuals like professors, they have done a lot of research on it. And what they have found in the research is that students with a can-do attitude, right, with a growth mindset, tend to do better, they achieve more, and they innovate more compared to students with a fixed mindset. So what exactly is a growth mindset and a fixed mindset? Now, the growth mindset stems from the belief that the student can do well. So in other words, it's a form of self-belief, right? The student believes that his brain and his intellect can actually grow. So as a result, he put in more effort into his studies, and the reality just affirms his self-beliefs. So that is what we call the growth mindset. So the child is growing. The fixed mindset is the opposite of the growth mindset. So this is where students believe that they have this fixed level of ability, right? They cannot grow no matter what they do. This type of mindset is not only found in students, right? We find it in all kinds of learning situations. For example, somebody with a weight loss problem, may say that, oh, I cannot achieve this weight loss because my genes are fixed, right? This is what is going to happen to me. Life is happening to me this way, and there's nothing I can do to change the situation, right? This is what we call the fixed mindset. So having fixed that mindset, it is unlikely that the individual will put in the effort, right, to try and make changes and adjustments. Now, this may sound like common sense, and in theory, everything sounds very idealistic, right? So, but how does it work in the real world? So, in the real world, we do encounter setbacks, right? Students, when they take exams, they take tests, they encounter setbacks. And that's quite common, and that's not just happening to students, and even for adults as well. So it's not so easy to say that, okay, let's just adopt the growth mindset and then we can achieve anything we want in life. It doesn't work that way. I think we have to be mentally prepared for the setbacks that we are going to encounter as we learn and progress. So what students usually go through is that if you tell them about the growth mindset, maybe they will start out, right, having a can-do attitude, right? Say, okay, since you say that the growth mindset is going to benefit me, let's try it out. So they are more or less in the trial mode, right? They have not 100% removed all the doubts. So they go around, right? So they just say, okay, let's try. Let's pay attention for 1 week, 2 weeks, and let's do my homework, and let's see how it works out. Unfortunately, they find that in the real world, things don't always work out the way they want it to be, right? So what happens when they encounter a setback? Immediately, they revert back to the fixed mindset, right? They will be going, see, I told you, I'm of this caliber, and this is the maximum that I can achieve, right? I can just get a borderline pass and I will be very happy because this is my caliber and I cannot go any further than that. And this is caused by encountering the setbacks which they face. So I think students have to be mindful, right, that setback is only part of the learning process. When you have a fixed mindset, you can only go so far, right? The growth mindset is meant to help you, continue to progress and overcome these setbacks, all right? I think what I'm talking about here ties into the video that I did about confidence building, right? It's all about your self-belief, right? And if you believe strongly that you can do well, even in the face of setbacks, then I think there's a very good chance that you will put in more effort and be able to overcome the setbacks in time to come, right? If you find that the challenges are too difficult, right, scale back the difficulty level of the challenges, because this is something that we can control, right? So as a tutor, I do that quite often, right? And because students have their confidence completely destroyed, right? And they are full of self-doubts, right? They doubt themselves, okay? They no longer believe that they are able to do well on their own, right? So we are there as adults to offer them the support that they need, okay, in order to rebuild their own self-confidence, right, and self-belief. Okay, we are here to remove all the self-doubts. Okay, and sometimes it's a painstakingly tedious progress, because we have to spend a lot of time repetitively, okay, going through some of the exercises, okay, and continue to work on their mindsets and tell them, yes, you can do it. They will tell you, no, I can't do it. And then you have to go back and tell them, yes, you can do it. Let me prove it to you. So we work on this exercise, all right? And we keep doing it until one day the child comes back, hey, I managed to get this right. And that's with your help, okay? But we don't stop there, right? We continue to move on until one day, instead of saying, hey, I did this with your help, the child is able to come to you and say, hey, I did this on my own. Right? That is the moment, okay, when the child, okay, is getting rid of some of the self-doubts, and we are building on the confidence, and we are helping to redevelop, right, the self-beliefs. This is always an ongoing process, okay, because the child, once he go back out into the real world, okay, sometimes doesn't know how to make very good decisions for himself or herself. And it takes time for the child to grow up and mature, okay, and be able to make these decisions on their own. But before that happens, right, the tutor or as parents, we can all try to do our part to try and guide the child back into the right direction. So, yeah, that's all I want to say in this video. Hopefully you find some useful information about the growth mindset, and I hope it benefits your child. If, as usual, if you have any comments, just leave a feedback in the comment section below. Like the video, unlike the video, just give it a fat thumbs up or fat thumbs down. And I will see you around in the next video. Bye.